Hello, beautiful people. It is Coach Tae, your friendly metabolic fat loss coach, here to help you with your fitness and health goals so that you can lose that fat for good while also becoming metabolically healthy. Now, let me guess, you're this close to trying Ozempic, right? I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you're here and you've given me a chance before you went to go get the shot. And even if you did get the shot, I'm not judging you. I just want to let you know that you don't have to get the shot. So if you're dealing with stubborn belly fat, you're ready to finally lose the weight for good, or you've tried everything and nothing seems to be working, you've come to the right place at the right time. Speaking of time, you already know what time it is. I'm about to teach you what drinks to drink. Let me know what you think. All right, 1 cup a day keeps the fat loss away. Wait. Keeps the fat away. First up, we have tried and true 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in 8 ounces of spring water. You can take this one of 2 ways. You can take it 15 to 30 minutes before you eat, or you can take it in the morning and before you go to bed. I find that my busy clients do better with taking it at morning and before they go to bed, because sometimes it's just hard to find the apple cider vinegar 15 to 30 minutes before you eat, especially if you're at work. Either way is going to significantly help with your fat loss goals. It has acetic acid, which blunts glucose response, which basically means that you're not going to have as high as a glucose spike, which means you don't have as much insulin going into the bloodstream, which means that it's easier for you to be insulin sensitive, which also is what I put here. It increases your insulin sensitivity, meaning that you have a greater potential to be in fat burning mode than fat storage mode. It also helps extremely with cravings. Like I've said before, I would not be here in my fat loss journey without apple cider vinegar, especially when I was dealing with cravings postpartum and just cravings when I had a binge eating problem, when I was struggling with depression and overeating. One of the main things I want to preface for you guys is apple cider vinegar can be harsh on your teeth. So if you can, drink it through a straw so that you can protect your teeth from the acidity. And there is a misconception about acid reflux as it relates to apple cider vinegar. Some people think that because they have acid reflux, they can't drink apple cider vinegar because it may increase their acidity in their stomach. But actually, acid reflux is an effect of having low acidity in the stomach. So increasing the acidity with apple cider vinegar is actually going to help reduce the symptoms of acid reflux. I would suggest, especially if you have acid reflux, you should be considering drinking a cup of apple cider vinegar a day, of course diluted with 8 ounces of spring water. Let's get into the next one. Next, we have high CGA coffee. CGA stands for chlorogenic acid, and it's very important that you have an organic and medium roast coffee. That is because coffee can be very contaminated, and I don't want you guys to get more inflamed because of contamination. So be sure that it's organic and it's medium roasted, because the dark roasted coffee actually has been proven to have 70% less polyphenols, which is the good stuff in coffee, okay? And I know you want the good stuff, right? Polyphenols are basically an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory substance that is actually helping your body fight cancer and do all the good things that you want when it comes to losing fat and also increasing your metabolic health. So we want as much polyphenols as possible, and that's why I suggest medium roasted as well. 2 other things that I want you to consider when drinking a cup of this a day is adding a tablespoon of grass-fed butter. Grass-fed butter has this chemical called butyric acid, which is a fatty acid that is anti-inflammatory, and it helps increase hormonal function and increase ketone production, which, if you didn't know, helps with cognitive function, meaning brain function, and increases that fat burning. Another thing I want you guys to add to the coffee with the grass-fed butter is a tablespoon of MCT oil. MCT oil can be found in coconut oil, or you can also just get MCT oil itself. And I want to preface, be careful with MCT oil when you add it to your drinks, because it is a diuretic. So I want you guys to start maybe with a half a tablespoon and work your way up, and make sure that your stomach is adjusted and ready for it. It has a significant effect on your mitochondria, which we already know is the powerhouse of the cell. And we want our mitochondria to be energized and ready to operate in our body so that we can not only be healthy, but also burn fat. MCT oil is going to do that for you. By the way, that stands for medium chain triglycerides, and they penetrate straight into the mitochondria to give it that energy that it needs to thrive. So just be careful, start off slow and work your way up. Let's get into the third drink so that you can lose that fat for good. You the best, you the best, you the best, you the best I ever had. I love me some matcha. I'm a matcha girly for life. Green tea or matcha is going to be so great for your fat loss and for your health, for your metabolic functioning, for your brain function. It is amazing. Now, green tea will suffice, but matcha is actually a lot better and it's a lot healthier for you because green tea is just gonna soak in the water and get some of the good stuff, but not all of the good stuff. Matcha is the leaves actually grinded up. So you're gonna get the dietary fiber as well as all of the polyphenols and all of the benefits that come with matcha. And matcha is really high in the catechins EGCG, which increase thermogenetics, which basically just means that it helps your body burn fat. And that's what we're here to do, right? Definitely consider being a matcha girly because I'm never looking back. And you can also add a tablespoon of MCT oil to your matcha. I just want to make sure that you're doing it slowly so that we don't have those diuretic issues. Please don't blame Coach T for having to do 1, 2, and 3. Let's get into the next fat burning drink. Voila. Now this is a shot more so than a drink, but a shot of extra virgin olive oil is going to be great for your fat loss goals. It's made of this acid called oleic acid that activates your fat burning. It supports your liver detox, your brain functioning, and it stables your blood sugar. So that's a win all the way around, right? It activates your neuroautophagy, which basically means it's renewing and regenerating your brain cells. Isn't that great? Don't we want that? We want a nice fresh brain, right? Who doesn't want a fresh brain? The biggest thing I want you guys to know about taking a shot of extra virgin olive oil is that you must make sure that it's high quality. We're bougie around here. We high quality people around here. So I want you to make sure that it is not cut with other oils. Just turn it around in the back and make sure that it is actually just organic extra virgin olive oil. I want you to make sure that it is cold pressed, extra virgin, and make sure that it is organic, as well as make sure that it is in a glass dark bottle. A pro tip would be try to reach all the way to the back where it is the darkest to get the bestest, most bestest olive oil. Let's keep it going and get into the next drink that is going to help you lose that fat for good. Okay, high quality protein shakes is what I have for you last. I'm not quick to suggest high protein shakes because I'm all about whole food eating here and eating for the best metabolic health. Sometimes powdered protein isn't necessarily the best option to go with, but if you make sure that it is high quality, it can be a great addition to your nutrition plan. It especially can help with my busy people out there that just can't cook all of your meals. So when it comes to getting a high quality protein shake in, I want you guys to remember these things. 30 grams of protein is a must if you're going to have a protein shake. It's going to help with that fat loss. It's going to help fuel those muscles and give your muscles the amino acids that they need. Next, I want you guys to make sure that it is grass-fed protein that is collagen-based. So that would be something like a grass-fed beef isolate protein. If you've never heard of that before, you're like, Coach Tae, what are you talking about? Go ahead and check out the Amazon storefront below and you'll see some options that I suggest there. Now, I didn't suggest whey protein because whey protein actually spikes your insulin. So then it compromises your metabolic health, and y'all know around here, I want y'all to be metabolically healthy when you're losing that fat. So I'm not going to suggest whey protein because of that factor, which then can cause you to gain fat and gain inflammation, and we don't want that, do we? I also didn't suggest plant protein because it's not necessarily a complete protein, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the highest quality protein that is going to help you burn fat and help you increase that metabolic function. Now that is all that I have for you guys today. Just make sure that you're drinking 1 cup of any of these options or that shot so that you can increase your fat loss and you don't need the Ozempic. And if you got the drinks down and you want some delicious recipes, I have over 50 PFF meals that are great for your hormonal health, great for insulin sensitivity, that are delicious and nutritious for only $5 this week. So go ahead and grab that while it's half off. And maybe you've tried all of this and you're like, Coach T, I honestly need some help. I will help you one-on-one. I actually do one-on-one personal coaching. Go ahead and schedule a free strategy call with me, and we're gonna make sure that you get this fat off for good and you sustain it. I can't wait to talk to you soon. If you guys completely enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love this one right here, where I talk about a 7-day protocol that is going to get you even better results than Ozempic could ever get you. So if you do this with that 7-day protocol, you're gonna be burning fat like crazy. I would love for y'all to comment your results, and I can't wait to see that fat loss come off because y'all deserve it. My heart is full at how fast this community is growing. I'm on a mission to bring metabolic health to over 1 million people, and thank you for everybody that is joining the journey. I will see you guys next time, and do not forget, I believe in you. Do you?